Welcome back, everybody, and we are ready for leg two. I apologize to anyone and everyone from yesterday when I stated that I wasn't going to be streaming today. Unfortunately, things have changed in the AI household, and I needed to stream today. Plus, I'm back home early from being in the field with work because it's snowing outside. Yes, it's March, and we've got snow in South Wales, but okay, there's weird and wonderful things happening in South Wales of late, so this makes, just another thing to occur. Back to the 310, and we're here sitting at Wick, which is John O'Groats, and we're going to be heading off to Vagar in the Faroe Islands. And before we set off, we need to get our things geared up and ready to rock and roll. We need to get fueled, we need to get the passengers on board, we need to hire out the life raft and get our survival gear on. So let's hop in and get all of this squared away straight away. Now, I've got Flow running in kind of the background here, ladies and gents. You can see it there on the screen. I've not had any time at all to mess around with it. However, I do believe, and I'm not 100% certain, but I do believe if I type this in to the chat, it should work. No, it doesn't. Okay, so Two-Tone Murphy, if you're around, we'll deal with this on Saturday, yeah, dude? But apologies. It should work. I was told that it would work straight off the bat. Clearly, I need to punch some things in here. So why is that over there and not over here? Oh, just goes where my keyboardy thing is, I'm assuming. Tutorials, interface wheel, Twitch. Let's try this. Disconnect. Okay, so it's disconnected. Oh, that's fine. I'll delve into that later. Not had any time to look at it. Right, so we're in the 310 at Milvis, and during yesterday's flight, one of the members here asked me referencing like real world costs and things. So I've started to do a receipt base on how much landing rates are, how much fuel cost me, overnight stay in the local hotel, taxes, handling fees, and what was the other one? Handling fees, and rental equipment for where we are here today. So believe it or not, at this airfield, because it's such a large transition airfield, you can hire the emergency life raft that you require, the North Sea or the cold weather and cold water survival gear that you would need should you have to ditch into the North Sea. Now, over to the Faroe Islands, we're not going to have any of those issues today, fingers crossed, but over to the Faroe Islands, it can get a little bit bumpy, so we're not expecting too much weather. I've looked at the charts to be on the safe side, and weather at Vagar at the moment is relatively calm. We may get some interesting weather. Apologies for that. That's my work, my work email that was supposed to be shut down, kicking off in the background. Other than that, I think we need to get going. So let's take ourselves over to the aircraft. Not that quick, but you can see the airfield. Now, this airport, in case any of you are wondering, is completely free. You can pop onto flightsim.to, just type in Wick or Echo Golf Papa Charlie, and you'll get the Wick airfield, well, locally referred to as John O'Groats. But it does look phenomenal for some freeware. It really does. They've done some great texturing. I wouldn't say it's the best I've ever come across, but for freeware, just to add a little bit more depth. And is it better than the default that you get supplied? Yeah, 100%. 100% better. No comparison. And it's not a large file. It doesn't take up a huge amount of space. Without a doubt, you need to get this if you've not already got it, especially if you're doing ferry flights or across the pond events or anything like that. And general GA, you definitely want to be having this airfield. And I'll talk to you about some of the other airfields that you want to be kind of getting hold of as well. So let's go into our aircraft here. That doesn't want to work, does it? Yep, there we go. So we're inside. Now, if I go ahead and chuck on the battery here, you can see we've got the fuel that we landed with yesterday. Now, I wish fuel state would say. For some strange reason, it doesn't on my system. I wish it would, because it would make life so much easier for calculating and working out how much fuel we need and where we need it, etc. Right, breathe. So on to our SIN brief. Now, if you haven't already registered to SIN brief, definitely recommend it. It's completely free of charge. You don't have to pay for it. Get yourself onto SIN brief. It will tell you your flight plans for IFR. And even if you wanted to do a VFR flight, it would give you some kind of indication for where you want to do your VFR flying. Most VFR flying, you would plan yourself and then just put that into your system. And then you would inform your local ATC when you're flying, be it control or a fizz. Then you would say to them, look, by the way, I'm such and such, flying from such and such to such and such. For IFR, we don't need to do that. It's all pre-filed. You fly your route unless they give you vectors otherwise. So beacon can come on. Battery can go off. We need to go and get fuels. So I'll try this in flow. So here we go. So we can see it here. And I need to pull up SIN brief, which I do have on my phone here. So SINbrief have now launched a way so that you can access it all mobile and you don't have to go through a web browser and things like that. And you can just add a home page to your phone or your tablet and access it through that way. And you can see straight away it's already pulled up. I've got my flight, my off the blocks time, a little bit late, but it's not a major issue. Call sign will be Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, and we hit done there. And I can pop down to my flight brief. We've got route finder, blah 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 blah. That's all pre-generated. Generate and done. And then it's just going to tell me what my bits and bobs are. Now you can use this in Volanta if you want to. It gives you the exact same information. Again, Volanta, there is a freeware and there is a premium membership. I personally just use the freeware version. I did try out the premium. I just didn't really see the whole point for what I got. However, it has changed since I last used it, and it's looking a lot better. Got to admit, it is looking a lot better. So we'll open up Volanta. So wherever you are in the world, I hope you're well. I hope it's not too cold as it is here. But wearing our survival gear. This is the latest new edition survival gear. Just FYI. Yeah. Survive a rock concert. I don't think it'll survive the North Sea. Right, so filed is all done. So for fuel, we're going to need to take 306 kilograms. So let's go ahead and fill up our main tanks first. You can see we've got 302. We're going to round it to 350. It's always nicer to just have a little bit extra in the tanks. And we'll bring these back. And that should be 350. One more. There we go. 350. Perfect. Passengers are already set. As you can see, we've got 79, 79, 77. We're all got our kit on, and we've got 25 kilograms, which is pilot's luggage, into the nose, and we've got 75 kilograms of baggage luggage into the rear. With that is our survival kit, and we're all ferry pilots. We're just ferrying this puppy over to Yellowknife. It's going to be a journey, but, you know, we've got to do it. I'll calculate all of the receipts, and once we get to... I think it's going to be, once we get over to Greenland, we'll calculate how much it's cost to get to Greenland in this 310. So, nav lights and beacon lights are on. Let's have a looky look around. All good. And we're going to go here down to the tanks. So we're going to go right tank first for the right engine start. I don't think I left all of them up there, but okay, there we go. And yep, they're definitely not up there. Check range here. So this is all we're doing. When you see this in the real world, they're just checking that they've got range. Nothing's impacting, you know, it's not sticking here or anything like that. It's moving freely and smoothly. We'll go ahead and crack that. Fuel pump, we can go ahead and put on. We can see we've got fuel flow. Fuel pump off. hit the primer button, shout clear prop, and then we go ahead and hit the start. Now, before I hit the start, I want to make sure my mags are on, which they are, and start button. There's a good start. Vacuum is off. Manifold pressure is where it should be, and we've got just over 1,000 RPM. T's and P's are all good. No smoke, no oil, no fire. Good start. Lean it for taxi, or for ground operations, as I say. There it is. And then we'll do the exact same, but for engine number 1. Verify fuel flow. We have fuel flow. Backed off. Over to the primer. Have a look around. If you had a marshaller, you would give him either this one or that one, just to tell them which engine we were starting. So in our case, we'd be giving them the 1. And we'll go ahead and clean that up. And hit start. And same again. Vacuum light extinguished. Manifold pressure where it should be. RPM just above 1,000. Engine, no oils. No smoke, no fire, and we've got good pressure here, which is perfect. And we'll go ahead now and stick on our alternator. Avionics can come on, and we'll get ourselves ready to rock and roll. So Wick Airfield, or John O'Groats, it has quite an unusual clearance. So you get clearance to taxi, but you don't get your departure clearance until you're actually on the runway lined up, ready to rock and roll. Which is unusual. Ground ops is set for engine 1. Let's just make sure that that's lined. We'll go ahead and check on the fan here just while we're getting warmed up. That's why you hold the toe brakes down. There we go. And we get these on. So we need to go ahead and set our flight plans. Battery's good. Plenty of volts being discharged here. And left and right alternators are both working. So far so good. We can clear those messages on this. Clear them on this. There we are. And we just wait for the GPS to fire up. We'll just go ahead. So it's going to be a pretty standard departure. We're going to depart in runway heading, which they have us down as runway 31, but we will check local weather just to be on the safe side. Let's see. Let's try flow again. And there's weather. So not quite sure that's accurate, but we've got 270 at 9, so we're going to be going off 31. And saying here 2,9 and 9.4, but we're going to have 9 and 9.7 hectopascals. And 9 and 9.7. That's pretty much already set from yesterday. There we are. 9 and 9.7 is set. Going to flight plan. Hit this puppy. EGPC. Come on. There we are. Why has that just done that now? Oh, what are you doing? Right, let's try that again. EG. If needs be, I'll type it in a second. There we go, EGPC. And then enter. That's done. Right, we'll type these in, see if it will give me these. It might not. So we'll see. So hit this. Hit this. Right, so we need to do Papa Charlie 13 Foxtrot. It might not give me this. Oh, it has. Perfect. Papa Charlie 13 Foxtrot. And we hit enter. That's a direct We're then going to go direct to Soxon. So, Soxon, Sierra Oscar, X-ray Oscar November. And then we hit enter. Perfect. And then we're going to want to go direct. Is it direct? Yeah, direct then. To Bamra. Bamra, yep, perfect. And we hit enter. That's why. Enter, and we've got Bamra. Nalan is next. So nice when it's super straightforward and simple. Nalan, oh no, Nalan didn't want to work. There we go, Nalan Iceland. Enter. Ugh. Enter. I'll get there one day. And we then want to do sudo. So hit this. Hit there. Sierra Uniform Delta Uniform Romeo. No, that's not right. Sudo Denmark. I'll have to verify this, I think, because that doesn't quite look right. Let's have a look and see what it says here. So we'll go flight plan. Let's zoom out. It might be, might very well be. Well, it does look like it. Doesn't look like we're coming back on ourselves, does it? So, and then we've got Echo. Yeah, it will be, yeah, Denmark, yeah. Nalan, Sudo, and then our final pit stop of the day would be Echo Kilo Victor Golf. So, Echo Kilo Victor Golf, Echo Kilo Victor Golf, Echo Kilo Victor Golf, Denmark, there we are. So that's right, and enter, lovely. Flight plan complete. Okay, so I'm ready to rock and roll. Let's get the flaps down. So I'm going to check to make sure we've got flaps working and we can hear it. And go ahead, flaps again. We hear that, that's cool. Come back up. So we are live time, but I'll change the live time purely on the basis that, I really just did that, yeah. I really just did that. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Oh! Fabio. Oh, dude, well, mate, thank you so much for the raid. Wow. Welcome, everybody, from the Flying Fabio's channel. I hope you've had a good stream. How you doing, dude? Are you good? Yeah, tell me about it, Super Typhon. Wow. 200. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for all coming in with Fabio. I hope you've all enjoyed your stream over there. We are currently gearing up to take our little Cessna 310R. We're going to go ferry a pilot and ourselves in this aircraft from, well, we took off from Germany yesterday at Essen, and we're currently residing at John O'Groats at Wick in Scotland. We're going to head over to the Faroe Islands in Denmark, and we're continuing the flight all the way across over to Yellowknife in the Northern Territory of Canada. This raid is all Colonel Fork. Colonel Fork, brother, thank you so much. It's really appreciated for the generosity there. I hope you're all good, guys. I really do. Thank you so much for all of these follows. Real Sim Pilot, Mr. M-Core 92, Mr. 90, Alpha Whiskey 644, Derpex, Vega Blue Sky. Guys, thank you so much for the follows here. It's giving me your time is more than enough for me. So thank you so much. It's really appreciated. Right, we're gonna rock and roll. Otherwise, I'm gonna get all teary and lost for words. Right. Let's get going. Let's release the Kraken. And just in case any of you are wondering, the Kraken is available. It is here. We won't release that until we're in cruise. It's go ahead and get the taxi lights on. So as I was explaining earlier to anyone who's new to the channel, I've been streaming for quite a while. I took a bit of time out, mainly for family things, and getting back into it now. So for you guys to come in, this is much appreciated. Yellowknife will be cold this time. Yeah, I have no ability here to sit here and go, it's cold. It's snowing outside here in South Wales, but -1 to -15 on a good day out in the Northern Territories, I would have thought. I spent a bit of time in Banff in Canada when I was there with the military in 2008 and again in 2011. So I am very much aware of how the cold snap can occur in Canada. Beautiful place, absolutely beautiful place. So we're going to line up here on runway 31 for our departure. If any of you want to tag along, you feel free to do so. You're more than welcome to tag along to fly this leg. And we'll just kick this one around here. And we'll just set. Now, as I was explaining earlier, when you get to Wick, if you've never been to this airfield before, it's a huge GA transition port for those ferry pilots transitioning across to take aircraft back and forth from America. You can hire out your life gear, you can hire out your life raft, you can also get your clearances on the runway. It's the only place I've ever heard of in the real world where you actually get your clearance whilst lining up to take off, and that's your departure clearance. So we'll go ahead and we'll kick over the mixtures. We'll go the fuel pumps to low. Everything else looks good and in the green. Go and check the landing lights on, strobe lights, pitot heat, and everything else is set there. I lived in Yellowknife for 3 years. -40 degrees Celsius is not uncommon. Canada Fly Guy, I've experienced -30 when I was in Medicine Hat on the training area there, and I wouldn't want to go any lower. Well, I tell you what, I cried when I saw the temperature as -30. I cried. We all got brought in off the area because it was way too cold. So let's release the Kraken. So there we go. Right, so takeoff power is set. T's and P's are good and in the green. Maintaining center line with a rudder, and just got to watch that wind. It's not much, but we'll just watch that wind. Get that nose down. I don't have any airspeed here. What have I forgotten? Let's go. Let's take off. We might be doing a turn back here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get the gear up. Flaps can come up. We might be doing a turn back here because we have no airspeed indicator. So let's have a look at see what I've missed. Have I missed anything? There we go. That's a big fail. So we'll bring the power setting back now to 25, and we'll do RPM 25. We'll go 25 squared just for the time being, and we'll cycle the GPS. Sadly, it's a touch and go for me at A2Do. Dude, Colonel Falk, thank you so much for coming on in. It's much appreciated, my friend. Your time is, and your friendship's always been appreciated over the years, my good man. Hope you're good. Right, let's get some music on. I need to kind of just take a breath here because I've never had this many people watching a stream in my life. Okay, guys. Yeah, it's real simple. That's 100% correct. Yeah, we all make mistakes. I normally end up telling Tower that I'm turning base when I'm normally turning my downwind leg. So, you know, we all make mistakes. It's how we learn and adapt from those mistakes. And if you keep making them and not improve, then that's normally when you've got problems. But yeah, we definitely all make mistakes. So I was talking to a friend of mine earlier, and he was saying, "Oh, it's been beautiful and sunny up in Scotland today." And like, I don't think you can see it, but just off this window here, um, all we've had is just really bad snow down here today. So our set cruise for our flight is 12,000 feet. So go ahead and set cruise. We'll arm the AP, hit the nav, and we'll climb out at about 900 feet. Arm it, and that should be fine. So how's everyone been? You all been good? Oh, that's just a cup of coffee. The Kraken's for later on in the cruise, when things start getting a little bit silly. I can't believe Fabio came in and raided. So what did you all get up to on Fabio's stream? Doug14, thanks for the follow, my friend. That's really appreciated. I completely missed Fabio's stream because I was out with work today. I was in the field. JJ Martian TV. That is a cool name, dude. That is an absolute cool name. Martian TV. JJ. The Turbo Bonanza analog gauge from Black Square. Colonel Fork, do you know what? I'm going to have a look at that one because I have had or I have seen a few of the streamers now. I think Murph pulled it up as well. It does look tasty. It does look tasty. I've never flown a Bonanza, so that's the only problem. Okay, now for real, you're out the door. All right, dude. We need to get you a headset for Christmas, I think, this year, Colonel Fork. So when you're sitting there, you can listen to us streaming, give you a bit of AMSR. So Dazzy, yeah, that's what my buddy. He lives up in the high, well, not too far away from where you are. He's one of the regional managers where I work. My colleague, basically, we're both regional managers here, and he was laughing at me because he's literally saying, you know, apart from it being chilly, it's absolutely stunning. The weather up there is amazing. He was like, "What's it like where you're at?" So I showed him outside. He was just like, "Oh my gosh!" I was like, "Yeah, the south of Wales, mate, we're covered in 6 inches of snow." So we're just going to increase some manifold pressure here. Just as we climb, we're just going to increase it as we climb, and we just want to watch that EGT. And just make sure that all those are off. Cowl flaps we'll just bring open here. Just watching these oil temps. I think 6 inches is good from a man from the ground. No comment. My wife's gonna walk through the door in a minute. What are you talking about 6 inches for? How to make a man blush in a stream. So we're into our flight levels here now. So we go ahead and set 1013. Now I know for anybody in the US, that's that's unheard of. But here in the UK, we have something's beeping behind me. We have slightly different rules. So climb out speed's good. Climbing out at 110. No dramas there. Coming up through 9,000. Or flight level 090 for us down here is how we would say it. And there we go. I can't believe you just said that, bro. Oh, that's made me chuckle. Right, let's get some rock music on. Let's get outside and have a good look. There's just one thing about this sim from when Microsoft first launched it. It is absolutely visually unbelievable. It might have its bugs, it might have its annoyance with CTDs, but you cannot fault the visual impact that this simulator gives you. It's a huge wow factor. So it looks like our passengers are quite comfortable and happy. And if this is the first time that you've popped into an AI2W stream, first thank you for your time. Thank you for popping in. I try to stream Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays between 5:30 and 8 UK. Or for those of us on the aviation calendar, that is 5:30 to 8 Universal Time. And as you can see, I am or you might not be able to see it, but I am a huge Blackstone Cherry fan, love my rock music. So if any of you want to talk music and rock bands, let's go. Well, so far so good. Don't seem to be picking up any icing, which is the main thing I'm more worried about here. So it's 1,000 feet to go. Oh man, Dazza, it's still there. I can still, every time I look over at my chat, I can just see Dazza's comment, and it's just making me smile and chuckle every single time. Oh, dude. What have I bestowed upon the world? But if any of you want to tag along, please load up in the aircraft. You can find me on oh, hang on a second, let me just set this. Set course to 321. Let's go. Course, and we want 321. That should be 321. Heading indicator can just true. There we go. You can find me over the North Sea currently. We are on, I believe, Give me a second. Yep, confirmed 100% West Europe. So if you want to tag along, find me over there, spawn in on me, escorts, whatever you want to do, I'm not too fussed. I'm just going to bring the mixture back now. Just start getting ready for our cruise stage. So we're just leveling off here. Definitely need more chat input. Right, airlock dock. How did you get timed out before? Did it? Okay, so ladies and gents, there is a running kind of gag at the minute, and that is my stream bot really does not like airlock dock at all. Every time airlock dock makes a comment, he gets timed out. So if any of you see airlock dock get timed out and I don't clock it, you need to let me know, because we do have airlock dock's very own sound. And when airlock dock gets timed out, we have to give him this. To the naughty step you go. Okay, so whenever airlock dock gets timed out, that's where he goes. Laughing out loud, joking, I only just got here. Dude, you arrive when you arrive, but if you get banned or blocked today for 300... Why does it say 300 seconds as well? I've no idea. I finished my stream yesterday. Off a bit of a tangent here, but I finished my stream yesterday. Airlock dock had been blocked about 6 times, and every time it got blocked it said 300 seconds. Why didn't they just say 5 minutes? Who in their right mind, oh, we've got to tell them it's in seconds? Why? Just say 5 minutes, not 300 seconds. 5, 4, we are released. Just say, you have been blocked for 5 minutes, okay? I'll set 5 minutes on the stopwatch. I'll come back when I can talk. I don't get it. So how many of you finished work for the day? How many of my viewers? Got to keep an eye on what's going on out here. Look at the, just amazing, absolutely amazing, the visual quality of this place. And the 310 is, it's got a few little niggles, but overall I still think it's the best twin engine aircraft in this sim. I'll be hard pushed to be convinced otherwise. Flight level 120 and not 12,000. I'm not. I told you, dude. We ain't getting into this. You're from Switzerland. You're supposed to be neutral. I've not. Do you know what, guys? I'll hold my hands up. When I was inquiring about getting a half decent twin engine from Microsoft Flight Simulator, I was like, do you know what do I get? I was asking everyone that I knew, all the old pilots that I knew real world. None of them really flew a 310. So I was like, well, you know, over here it was mainly like the Seneca. So I was like, well, what do I do? So I asked a couple of guys, and they said, personally, if you want something more finished, the 310 from Milviz at the time, it's now Blackbird, I think it is, and get that. If you want something that's a bit more of a work in progress, then get the 414. I wanted something a bit finished, so I went for the 310. However, I do believe that the 414 has come a huge way so far. Vixham, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you for giving me your time. I hope you're well, and I hope you enjoy the stream. So yeah, so the 414 was, at the time, not quite there when I was looking for a twin engine. So we'll go Richard Peak now. There we are. Just bring back the right engine. There we go. Perfect. I mean, in chat, what is your favorite twin engine aircraft in Microsoft Flight Simulator? Oh dear Lord. To the naughty step, airlock goes. Didn't take long, did it, folks? Sinbind. I don't know what he types. This is the thing. Even as you know, my chat and I can see everything on here, I can't see what he writes. Okay, let's get the RPM right back. We want to set up here. So this isn't a long flight, ladies and gents. We were a little late departing, purely because I got raided by 200 and some people, and I'm not going to lie, ladies and gents, that's the first time I've had more than 55 to 60 viewers. I was like, oh. So we were a little late departing, but we're heading over to Vagar, and we've had some pretty bad winds and weathers over in the north of the country, up towards the North Sea. So fingers crossed, we will see a little bit of a calmer approach. I checked the weather and things before we departed, so we should be good there. And Airlock Doc, if you are listening, I've calculated the costings as well. So I've got a costings running for this entire journey of how much it would cost to ferry an aircraft from where we started in Nensen in Germany at Echo Delta Lima Echo and all the way over to Yellowknife, with fuel costs and landing rates, handling fees, hotels, accommodations, and food and food mainly. So we'll get to Yellowknife and we'll delve in, look at how much all of that's actually cost us in real world terms. So this is me ringing up these airports or inquiring with them online, asking how much, you know, their landing fee is for a twin 310, and yeah, just when they ask me if I want to do a prior permission, I'm like, no. No, I'm just inquiring. I don't know what he got deleted for anyway. Oh, hang on, I can see it. Save state wear and tear is a great feature, but the 414 has some options and features the 310 does not have. So it's all down to looks and feelings at that point. Okay, I don't see why you got sin binned for that Airlock Doc. That is a genuine, honest comment. So, ladies and gents, as you can see, my admin bot just doesn't like him. I'm trying to figure out what might have actually triggered that there. No idea. He's in the sin bin for 5 minutes anyway. They'll let him out again shortly. Myself and a couple of other admins and streamers. So if you know Alison Johnson, she's helped me massively kind of get my channel where I wanted it to be. Two-Tone Murphy, we're planning something for this weekend just to sit down and tidy up some of these little niggles that I've got, just to make it a little bit more entertaining for you as viewers, but more importantly, to make sure that we get the ethos and not so much ethos, the excitement and passion of aviation across to you as viewers, but do so in a manner that is engaging. And that for me is a big message with real world flying. I'm not a twin pilot, by the way, in case anyone is wondering. I've never flown a twin aircraft in my life. Single engine Piper PA-28's more my cup of tea. I'm more home and familiar with that. But I do love this aircraft in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I really do. For the sim that shall not be named, it's the TBM 900 and the Challenger 650. Those two are my babies. But in Microsoft Flight Simulator, it's this, and when A2A finally drops that bad boy, oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. Give me that Comanche all day long. Anybody else looking forward to the Comanche? So we'll abracadabra my magical face, and then we'll pop outside and have another look around. Whoa. No idea what text that was. Oh, Cold Nebo, thank you so much for the follow, my friend. I hope you're well. Very much possibility. Very much a possibility, Airlock Doc. Like I said, these are the little niggles that myself, Tutor Murphy, and Alison Johnson are working very strongly on getting rid of. So, Cold Nebo, how's your day been? You all finished from school, work, or is it time for you to... Dougal, brother, always an honor to have you with me. I look forward to the times when I get to fly around and I get to actually have you there right next to me again, flying side by side in formation. Hey, Ali. So Ali is gonna have an attempt to fix this annoyance of the bots. How's your day been, Ali? It's only killing Airlock Doc, Ali. It's not killing anybody else. Yeah, Dougal. Hope you're good. I hope you're good. I was out your way, actually. So, and I mean what I say, mate. If you need anything dropping off, picking up, even if you just want to get out of the house for 10 minutes, let me know. I'll come over. I'll take you for a coffee. Okay, so we need to go ahead and just flick some fuel pumps here. So go ahead and do the right side first. So the fuel pumps come on. We've got no issues with temps. Go ahead and close up the cowl flaps. Flick over onto our reserve tank, which is just there. And we can have a look. So auxiliary light is on for the right side. We've got no differences in our temps and pressures, which is good to see. And then we'll turn off the fuel pump, and again, hopefully we won't have any problems. Oh, there we go. No problems, all is well. So we know that was a good change. Same for the left engine, and the exact same process. And we just keep your feet ready in case you did have an issue with the fuel pump or the line. So you would either then quickly revert yourself back to what you had it previously, what was working, and you knew it was working fine, or it'd be a dead engine time, in which case it's dead engine, dead leg, and you're looking to try and find somewhere safe to land as soon as possible. However, the 310R can climb on a single engine. I just don't know if it's very well modeled in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I haven't done emergencies on this yet, and I don't plan to. So our estimated touchdown time at Vega is just before 2000 Zulu. And let's have a look here. What's my ground speed currently? So we've got 174, so that's better than yesterday. Yesterday we were only pushing about 150 due to the headwinds. Yeah, Ali, I really did set everything up as to an element as vague as possible. Mainly because I fight with Sir Mirthbot all the time. I can put in runway 25 and it'll say, your comment has not been acknowledged due to admin permissions. I think it's just because I'm Yorkshire. Captain Jack Lyle. Hang on a minute. That is an awesome name. Captain Jack Lyle. That's kind of the name you would have if you was the captain of the Starship Enterprise or something like that, or one of the Starship fleet, wouldn't it? And I'm not even a Star Trek fan either. Can you imagine? Captain Jack Lyle? Report to the upper deck. The JP Logistics C-152 airlock. What is that like? Is that any good? I'm surprised it let you write C-152 without banning you. It's great. Because I've got a little bit of experience in a 150. Not as much as, you know, flying the PA-28, but save states, EFB, change radios, doors, windows. It's like the pinnacle, innit? We all have set standards, and nothing can ever be regarded as student pilot ready if the window don't open. It is literally that. I'm sat watching what airlock is up to. Oh, new sounds and awesome. Okay, I'll stick that one on the list. JPL C-172. Yes, ladies and gents, I have a running list of everything that people recommend to me in the sim, and then what I try to do is I try to facilitate that. Aircraft C1, did he say it was C172 JP Logistics. And there we go. C152, not 72, JP Logistics. All right, we'll give that a burn at some point. We'll take that into the blue, give it a spin. It's only available via his Discord. I will do you a copy. Okay. Rat Hole 80 with the follow. Thank you, my friend. Much appreciated. The drinks are flowing at the moment, so yeah. We released the Kraken. It's cruise time. Come on. It's cruise time. Oh, you know what that time is? Stamp your feet, ladies and gentlemen. Let the head go. It doesn't matter how bad your day has been. It's Wednesday. It's almost the weekend. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to tag along, if you want to fly formations, whatever it is that you wish to do barrel rolls in front of the aircraft, then feel free. Knock yourselves out. If it makes you smile, it's all good with me. Bit of XM radio going on here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna have to adjust the weather. Mainly the reason why I'm gonna have to adjust the weather is I am not landing this puppy at night into Vega. No, 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 no. Was that something we missed, Ali? The paragraph protection, was it? Yeah, it just doesn't like the fact that you're typing long-winded. Keep it short and sweet, beautiful. But is it 6 inches short? Oh, Ali. Ali. I fixed it. Well, the good news is Stream Deck's working today, so there's no problems here. I just need to get some more things organized for it and get flow set up, because I did, look, I did a thing, okay? Look, I did a thing, okay? I did it myself. Yes, because someone kept going on about how easier it makes everything. but it's still not set up to Twitch chat. So if I type it in, go in, I wasn't. So we'll do a thing here. Look, we'll go time. That'll do, yeah. I really wasn't. I know I need to put my Twitch token in. I saw it earlier. I haven't had a chance to play with it and set it up yet. That's what she said. But I will get round to it at some point. I just don't know when. I don't know when. The only reason why we're streaming tonight is because tomorrow it's my daughter's birthday and we're all going out for big meals. I hope she's not watching this. From what I've seen of it, yeah, it's really, really good. I thought it'd be more impacting than what it is, if I'm being completely honest. And like I said, yeah. Look, I doubt it very much. Yellowknife return leg, maybe. Landing back at EDLE going, 3 weeks later, we've just managed to get it sorted out. So for everyone who is in chat, who's just viewing, watching, do me a favor. Post up your most favorite aircraft in Microsoft Flight Simulator. It doesn't have to be anything specific like a GA or regional jet, anything at all. Just straight away, first aircraft that you would sit back and happily recommend to anybody. Thank you very much, Airlock. So Real Sim Pilots come out with the C337, okay. Airlock Duck says the Stearman. You're big on that Stearman, aren't you? Let's have a look. So Real Sim is recommending a C337. Dougal says the C414. So, okay. And yes, I am writing down, you know, the person who has done it, because big advocate of giving feedback, of saying thank you so much. You know, you recommended this aircraft to me. Boom. Stearman or the Tiger Moth? Oh, so Stearman / Tiger Moth. I'm not going to lie, ladies and gents. I was expecting a lot more both ace. And the DH82A vintage. DH82A, and that's from Ali. Okay. If you're wondering what this hole is, this is just a RAM mount. This is for genuine when I go flying, I just stick it on the window. But when I'm in the sim, it just sits on the side of the desk here. Normally that way around, like that. So let's have a look at what the message is saying. Probably to tell me I need to reset my course and wants me to set 330. Okie dokie. 330. There we go. And we'll set nav to 330. And if you're wondering, like, with regards to the GNS 530, things are moving, etc. Don't be alarmed, ladies and gents. It's purely on the basis that I've got it all set up to an actual GNS 530 from Flight Sim Builder in my cockpit panel just down here. And for anyone who's interested in getting a GNS 530, I can highly recommend these. The build quality is absolutely superb. I've had this now for easily going on a year and a half, and it still works absolutely great. If you're interested or want to know regards to my control setup and what I run and what I don't run, that's something that we can do later on, and we'll discuss what I run and what I find works, what I've tried, what I haven't tried, because there isn't much things out there in terms of yoke systems and throttle systems that I haven't actually tried and checked. Some I've kept, some I've got rid of, but overall, what I run now is pretty good. And I've got some new things coming too in terms of throttles. I'm trying out a company in the UK at the moment called Fulcrum Simulation, and I've just purchased some of their throttles as well, so I'm waiting for those to be delivered, and once those are here, I'll probably review those and let you know how they all feel. But to everyone following, thank you so much. Everyone who stuck around to view little old me, I appreciate your time. It's the most important thing any person can give to another, so thank you. Bottoms up. Release the Kraken. Oh yeah. So we was playing a bit of a guessing thing yesterday. For anyone who missed the first stream, definitely go and have a look at it, because it was a absolute barrel of laughs. So we was playing a guessing game as to what do you think ferry pilots actually get up to when they're just in the cruise, because it is nothing but blue, 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 blue. Doing this journey has got to be the most mentally draining flight I'd think any pilot could ever undertake. And one of the things we kind of discussed yesterday was the things that they like to get up to. Yes, Ali, we don't talk about that. Oh, I was so drunk. I was so drunk. Flying while intoxicated is not something you are supposed to do, even in simulation. Really? Is that a double there? I got messy. Not as messy as the night I was flying with Two-Tone and the crew. That got really messy. So bad. On a school night as well. It's a science. Yes, we are just going to check out drag effects on the ground between rubber and tarmac. Hold on, please. Yeah. How did it work? It didn't. Okay, so we're just coming up to 20 gallons per side here. And I'm just going to be flicking myself back to my main tanks just to maintain that balance. And in the event of an emergency, if we had an issue on our mains, we could at least revert to and have some fuel to get us closer to our destination on our standby tanks here. So it's exactly the same process as before. Right fuel pump, verification, vacuum is all good, pressures and temps are all still okay. Flick the tank back to our right main. Exactly the same again. Verification. You can see it just here. You see that the light's extinguished, so we're on our main res, and then we just go back and check it to off. Straightforward. Again, quick check. Same process. And then we're going to check on our passengers here, just because it's, you know, good too. Yep, their cabin comfortable. Everyone is happy. I've hid them because I'm not going to lie. A bit boring. Although they're not as scary as, like, if you've ever flown in X-Plane. It's like, oh be Jesus. Airlock dock. This is a SteelSeries Arctic Pro that I use. However, this one isn't wireless because I've got it connected to my my dick. So I've got it, not that, my dick. So I've actually got it connected to a comms unit which I can square things away. However, sat behind me, I do have my Bose Q2s, which I don't really use when I am, yeah, my deck. And so I got my Q2s, but for streaming wise, for flying, they're absolutely amazing. But for streaming, it's quite a lot for the battery to deal with. So I don't like any kind of audio issues. I've had enough of them to last me a lifetime. So I like to flick that across them. DAC, yeah. My DAC. Not deck, DAC. It's connected to my DAC. What am I saying? Am I saying something different? Has Annie put an audio change on me? I am so gonna... You can clip it as much as you like. It's my DAC. And it's not 6 inches. AI2W here. Just reporting on my DAC. It seems to be working fine. It's currently giving out high-res audio. Works lovely. A few balancing issues that I'm currently looking at here, but yeah, it's sweet. Oh, how the streams turned. Right, I think it's time for chat to get some emojis going, if I have any. Stick whatever you like in there, ladies and gentlemen. It's not a problem. And we'll chuck some music in and we'll go for a fly around. There's nothing wrong with an optical DAC. I wonder though, Dougal, if you play with your optical DAC, do you go blind? Some say. So if this is the first time you've gotten into one of my streams, thank you so much for tagging along. Don't be shy. Say hello in the chat. We will discuss things with you. Give you a warm Firefly welcome here. And to answer Airlock Doc, it is live weather, yeah. And believe it or not, when I checked earlier, the north of, in terms of like the North Sea, absolutely fine. We've got a little bit of a weather issue kicking off, which we can see pretty much there. Ali, does that ring a bell? Does that look familiar? When I checked weather, it was all clear. There was no issues. Yeah, well, the weather is behind me, yeah. Not quite so a wall of cloud. No, I mean, it's not, but I'm not going to lie. I am kind of bricking it a little bit right now. So we need to start getting ready for our approach anyway, ladies and gents. The Flying Fabio guys were like, oh my gosh, let's get out of here. We will try and make this as kind of professional as I possibly can, considering the thunderous state here. So let's have a look at my charts. Now I'm using charts on my tablet, which is from Navigraph. If you have a Navigraph subscription, you already know how great it is. So let's look at information for Vega in terms of weather. We currently got IFR from 35 minutes ago, so that's been a big change. 040 at 30 knots, definitely going to be runway 12. Broken. This is not going to be good. Okay. Winds 040 up to 13, variable 020 to 340. 340, 060, 2. Okay, that's not too bad. Weathers are not too bad. It's just the visibility that's going to be a problem. So it's an offset localizer as well, which never really helps. It is into Vega, yes. It's snowing too. So easy way around this, we go, broop, and we're not going to do approach ILS 30. We want localizer 12. We don't have an RNAV for 12? Are you really kidding me? We don't have RNAV? Yeah, there is an RNAV for 12. Why are you not giving me an RNAV 12? I didn't do nothing. Well, me. As Shaggy would say. Wasn't me. GPS guidance is for monitoring only, land load approach. Yeah. So why won't it give me procedure for an RNAV? Just localizer, that's it. No Eye of the Storm either, no. I don't think so. It didn't look like it earlier. Gonna be interesting though, because we're scattered at like... Right, okay, so we've got to try and figure out what's gonna go down here. mean, it's saying localizer, which is interesting because there isn't a localizer. According to the charts from Navigraph, there isn't a localizer. There isn't a localizer. There is an RNF for 1.2, but it's not showing one there. So we'll just have to load up the localizer for 1.2. And we'll get that set up straight away. Oh, it's already set 109.1, so let's auto tune that one quite nicely. Have a look here, 337. Um, 337. So that's set. That's for NDB for Mike Yankee. And hopefully we should be good to rock and roll. So LOM, localizer offset, and we're going to be tracking 111 degrees. Okay. And then at 3.2 mile, we want to be just passing through 1,300. Decision altitude is 820. If I don't make this, do I have to restart the whole thing again? If we crash this plane, do we just ring up the guy and say, hey, sorry, dude, your ferry flight's cancelled? I definitely need an audio file of some type that when we, I mean, you can see we're being bounced around a little bit here, but I definitely need an audio type of some, when we're going into these kind of situations that just screams. Whoa. Alison Johnson gifted another tier. Some more. Ali, you are way too kind, darling. So, Ali's just gone out and gifted 5 tier 1 subs. She's gifted to Airlock Doc, to Dazzer, to Gamer Guy, to Biggle05936, and to Matilosa. Wow. Wow. Ali, that is so kind. Alison has gifted 11 subs so far on my channel. Remember, ladies and gents, if you want to gift a sub, you are all more than welcome to. If you want to subscribe to me, again, thank you so much for the kind generosity. You can subscribe normally or with Twitch, or you can just follow me, and that to me means just as much, I'll be honest. Really does. Alison is a legend in the community, and anyone who says otherwise, I will be quite blunt and be straight about it. You need to go get your head checked. That's why she has an invitation sitting on her fridge. Ain't that right, my dear? And ladies and gents, I mean, I don't want to put downers on any kind of stream here, but I'm sure majority of you have already heard that we did lose a legend in the streaming community, especially well, he made his mark in the flight streaming community. The majority of us started off before we even became streamers watching his videos. So we lost Matt Davis, who's been battling some severe health problems after COVID complications, and my thoughts and prayers are with his family right now. Oh, you are coming. Yeah, you are. You and the wife. Get yourselves down here. We'll have a good old barn shindig. It was really sad news to hear that. I mean, I was talking to a buddy of mine who was, well, he still is. He's a CFI, and he took Matt on his first, I think it was his first or second flight, and he was saying, he said he never had so much respect for someone who was constantly battling with everything. He was battling with his weight in life and stuff, and he wanted to go and fly. He was told he couldn't to start with, and then he managed to get his weight down to a level that he could fly. It was just a man who was just fighting constantly. We do, yeah. Oh, he was. He had his ups and his downs, but we as streamers and as simmers, we pretty much all of us came across his videos, which, you know, as they say, there's no such thing as bad publicity. Not my cup of tea, not the way I would go with things, but, you know, like I say, I'm Switzerland, ladies and gentlemen. I love every simulation unit for flight sim, absolutely. I'm not particular one way or the other. Right, okay, so we're coming up to Sudur. Let's have a look here. So we should be landing. I mean, we left a little bit behind schedule, but we're clawing it back. It is Suffle. It is shuffle shoes. I mean, I saw the post on the Bremen bar earlier today, and yeah, I was, wow. All right. Here we go, Captain. Strap in. This is gonna get bumpy. Okay. I'm not sure how this is gonna work out. I'm just looking at the weather radar here on Volanta, and it's just like, I can see I've got a couple of guys kicking around out there. We've got Eels Pilot, he's currently in there. We've got Pilot Mad, he's around that region. They're both in A320s. Not sure what Mad's doing. He looks like he's in the North Sea here, but okay, brother. So once we do Sudur, we're going to go direct then, and then we're going to try and set up and get ready to rock and roll here. As you can see, the winds and weather are really giving us a bit of a kicking. But our setup here has been absolutely beautiful. Running really nicely in terms of fuel consumption. I expected to be burning quite a lot more than what we have been. So if any of you want to see, I mean, Matty came on the other day and he's given me an awesome bit of kit in terms of a YouTube video to kind of help me with calculations on day-to-day costs of these. And airlock dock, as I was saying earlier, brother, it's I hope you've got a checkbook with you, because from EDLE to Wick alone was just shy of 2,000. This is a short leg compared to that one, so it's not as much. It's only a couple of hundred, but yeah, EDLE to Wick was 2,000 for the fuel, the landing at EDLE, and then the landing at Wick. Crazy. Count the stacks, dude. We've probably got a Monopoly board somewhere, yeah. I'm like that. Do you take check? You take plastic and just hand over like a plastic sheet? The game of life. Buckaroo. There you go, bro. If we get this landing wrong, it might be operation. So after this, we're going to be doing a raid into Two-Tone Murphy. Ali, if you're around, could you possibly help with that? I've not done one for a while, and I know that in order to raid him, no, Jenga will be the buildings. We'll be getting pulled out, and it'll be operation. But I've not done one for a while, so normally not massive ill fate. We're scheduled. I mean, we're not due to land for another half an hour. Although we are ahead of schedule here. So we need LOM should be 3,700. Let's go and get the VNav. Where's LOM? Oh, that's no good, is it? I think that's right. Reykjavik, and we'll just do it at that for now. We haven't really got the ideal chart here that I wanted to use. There we are. Oh, come on. There we go. And 10 minutes, that's fine. Set course to 323. 3, 2, 3 course set. Thank you, Ali. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And then we go 323 on this one. This one wants setting as well. Do. Oh, come here. There we go. That weather just don't look good. And I've got no vertical guidance. Just keep her coming. So minimums is going to be 820. I'm going to go and set up local QNH. 1002. 1002. And let's hide these. That's where I like to hide my aviators, so they don't get in the way. Doesn't like it when you reuse tail numbers. Really? Okay. So we're just coming up to Vagar. Okay. Yeah. All right. Just working out. We're gonna have a crosswind either way. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is in that what we're seeing in front of us. We'll go ahead and we'll start making sure we're all set, ready to rock and roll for ice protection. Yep, we're good. Oh, this is not going to be fun. One man braved all the elements to take the fight to the Autobots and bring the Cessna C-10 safely to the destination at Vagar. Now thinks your C-152 is a DC-3. No, got you, yeah. So if you're using it in it, yep. All my aircraft are set certain tail numbers, registration. Optimus wine impersonation. Autobots. Ooh, a little bit of scenery run there. I'll just put the radio on and do Bumblebee. That'll make life easier. Alright, so we're looking pretty good, other than the fact that that's a Baba Yaga right there. Okay, here we go. Just like it struggled to turn. No, Bumblebee with "Who's gonna drive you home?" That's how Bumblebee should start. Tonight. Okay, so I want to start getting ready now, guys and girls. Yes, we're going to have a VNAV message come up shortly. Let's see here, 3 minutes 50. That's good. Bad landing. Oops, I did it again. Oh, definitely. Well, it depends how bad a landing it is. It could be, you know, a bit of Prodigy. I'm a fire starter, can it? Let's be honest. Ladies and gentlemen, please be advised that your sick bags are located in the seat backs in front of you. This will be bumpy. I wonder if we're going to get a wind shear, Ali. It won't be very good if we do. No, 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 no. Right, so I'm thinking I'm pretty much good to start on down in a moment. Why do I see you doing Robbie Williams from Good Morning Vietnam? I'm not gonna, yeah, I can do it, but I'm not gonna do it. Vega is famous for Vinci, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, Two-Tone Murphy in the chat here. The boss is in. Do it, but Scottish. I'll work on that one, Hello Doc. We'll try that for the next stream. It's a baby. Let's go enter Vega. It's gonna get bumpy, bumpy, bumpy. You all ready for the news night tonight, Mr. Murphy? Get in my belly. Now, for me, for this type of landing, guys and girls, this is going to be a you can do it. Come on, park that thing on the runway. You can do it. You can do it all night long. Okay. I said donkey. Okay, right. So there's our message for VNAV. And let's start on down. Alt, arm, and we'll go down another 1,000 feet, please. 1,000 feet. Let's bring the power back to 17 on the manifold. Leave the prop RPM where it is, and then we're just going to be managing the mixture here after we've You'll Ruby. Where's Gibbo then? That's all I'm saying. I've done absolutely nothing. Gibbo's sitting there, guys and girls. This is why Gibbo's not in the chat. Gibbo's sitting there going, I gotta write this one again, this another script. Robin Williams on VATSIM as a passenger. Yeah, they don't like emergencies on VATSIM, dude. You do them from time to time, but they don't like them. My passenger. I'm trying to concentrate. Shh, Christmas trade-in. Hey, let's let up squawking. 11. Squawking 11. I'm keeping an eye on the ice boots here. I'm expecting to pick some stuff up here, guys and girls. I really am. We gotta watch the mountains. Could do with some Optimus Prime assistance here, I tell you. Oh, we gotta get focused. We gotta get focused. Murph, I need your seatbelt indicator thingamajiggy. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, Baba Yaga. Hey Murph, Murph, can you imagine doing that on your Monday stream? Didn't you see me radar contracts? I'm there, I'm the bot. Look, I'm that dot there. That's me. I'm squawking, I'm beeping, I'm flashing. Can you not see me? Oh dear gosh. I'm really unsure about this. This is kind of like the moment when, you know, and they do teach this when you're doing your IR training. It is literally trust your instruments, trust your instruments. Spatial disorientation is real. Right now, I'm feeling it. I'm like, okay, that's 8,000. So I now need to tune 1003. There we go. Who put that moose there? Trying to taxi you? What do you think it is? Shift it. Okay, landing lights can come on. Carbeat can stay up. Carbeat. Cowl flaps can stay closed. There's a turn. .291 is set. Go ahead and set 111. And that's just for the localizer. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. I strongly suggest you have your luggage ready to disembark with a fresh pair of boxer shorts. This will be needed. This is not a drill. Oh, Danny. Looks lovely this way. Should we just keep flying? Gibber is the caravan pilot. Yeah. I've got an emergency. Okay, here we go. We are indicating over the outer marker here. Whoa. What? 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 No way. I was at 200. No way. Right, how do I do this with flow? We was at 200. How do I... Okay, can I do this with flow? I'm gonna have to turn that off, aren't I, and restart. Ah. No way. Oh man, right, so if I restart this, can we get ourselves over there? I know what my fuel was. I checked it just before we came in. Ugh. Capitalization protection is still... Yeah, Right, let's... We can port, can't we? So, hang on a second. Oh, let me get rid of this. I'll put the gear down. Shush. Right, so... How do we port? Position portal. Is it portal? I can't believe this has happened. I wasn't even over speeding. Where were we? Where are we going? Over here, aren't we? There we are. Gutted is not the word. And we were over the auto marker, which is just over here. Do we want to be on the ground? No, we don't. We were in descent, weren't we? So... it'll be about 4,000... I think we was at about, was it about 6,000 feet? 6,000. We'll go 6,000 feet, and then we can keep coming. It's a bit high. 5,000 will do. Let's do this. It's loading. That doesn't look like 5,000 feet. Oh no. Whoa. Okay, gear up. Otherwise we're going to stress the aircraft. Let me do this. Have we just lost all engines and all power? It's gonna kill me! Right, pitch for glides. Let's get the engines started up as quickly as we can here. Zip it. Right, there we are. Yep, we're gonna stall. Well, we shouldn't be stalling, not at this rate. Oh. We're losing altitude. Good job I said 5,000, wasn't it? There we are. Dead engine, dead leg. There we are. Let's get the... I think my passengers have just clung to the ceiling here. I've got no idea where I am right now. Okay. Just gotta wait for the GPS to fire up. 109.31. That's right, wasn't it? 109.1. How quickly can I do this? Let's get geared up. And want to CDI, V-lock. That was 111. There we are. Right, let's get going. The ice should be on. No, it's not. Ugh, all these things, look. Yeah, get the ice off me. Keep the descent coming in. Let's get the power back in. There we are. Let's get trimmed and set. And we want 25 RPM. Can I believe that? Has that ever happened to anyone else yet? Just random overstress the aircraft? Yeah. Okay. Well, we're going in, guys and girls. Trust in the dials here. I can understand it for certain things. So fuel pumps are on. I've already pre-armed the taxi lights. We're kind of the wrong side of this mountain here. We're supposed to hit MY and then do a left turn out, but I think considering what I've just had to deal with there to get the engines going, we're not going to worry too much. Let's tell them where we are here at least. We had a minor fault there, Captain. Over the outer marker. So now we'll be making that left turn. And we're a little bit low here, but let me just check to make sure. 1003. Let me just turn that off. Driving me nuts. It's because the gear's up and the taxi light's on. It doesn't like it. I want to be at lots of beepage. Missed that then, doing something else. Right. Here we go. This is the part I am not looking forward to. Gear down. Approach flaps set. Now disappear my magical face like abracadabra. Oh, I thought it was going to overstress me then. It's pushing me way off to the left here. Off to my right, sorry. I'm having to really turn it off to the left. Considering the winds weren't supposed to be too bad. see the wind shear. This is Vega, baby. I'm not gonna lie, ladies and gents, I do have grip of death on my yoke right now. I'm trying to relax my hand here. Keep her coming down nice and smooth. Look at that wind shear. I know you said there were variable winds, but wow. Look how quickly it's kicking me off the localizer here. Still high here. I need to start getting down a little bit. I've got to trust these instruments. There we are. We got some lights. Flaps full. Gear is down. Mixture is full, props full. I'm going visual now. Let's watch that descent rate. Look at this descent angle. Oh, lag, don't need a lag here. Middle marker. Oh, we are way high. I think this would definitely be a go around. Oh, another big lag there. Drop 2,000 feet wind shear. Wow. Welcome to the Vomit Comet. Hold that. Boom. Oh, it's snowy, it's icy. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Vega. Just hit the brakes here. Nice and smooth. Oh, should we see what the landing rate was? Let's have a look. Minus 90. That wasn't even funny, guys and girls. Like, genuinely, that wasn't even funny. I thought it was my sim beeping. Yeah, if I was swearing there, I don't think I was. If I was swearing there, I'll apologize to everyone right now. I need a censorship. Sorry, boss, trying to keep it family friendly, I know. So we're gonna head down to the GA parking, which is just down here on the left. Strobe light, landing lights can come off. Taxi lights will stay on until we get nearby. And we'll just go ahead and turn off the transponder here. We'll be in my parking spot. Oh, you think you're flashy because you got a twin jet, yeah? My parking space. I'll take this one then. Go. There's a beeper. Are you guys can hear a beeping? I don't have anything beeping. Honestly, I've got nothing beeping on my side. Is it still beeping? Still beeping? Huh. The only thing I can think of is the connection on the mic, which is very strange. Start again. Hang on. The only thing I can think of, guys and girls, is something on the mic, but it's not coming through any audio anywhere. Yeah, it's the microphone. I'm muting the microphone in the channel. Let me just get this aircraft squared away here. Let me just record my fuel here. We're just... like 70 pounds either side. Hang on. How long has it been doing that for? How weird. There's nothing else on. Since the restart. Right, okay. Thing is, if I mute the mic, it ain't gonna work. Right, dun 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 dun. Give me 2 seconds. Audio. Okay, I've just had to switch you over to my headset mic, and that's killed this one. The beeping's gone out of my headset. How's it for you guys? Super strange. Super strange. Stopped. Yeah. I'll probably sound different now because I ain't got my audio stuff on. Go to advanced audio. I'm so sorry, guys, if you've had to listen to that as I was coming into land there. The only thing I can think of is that was the outer marker. That was, well, it sounds like the outer marker beacon. Obviously, Flow did something here. Fingers crossed that won't happen again. It just said, from what I could hear, because I had to go into OBS then to find out what you guys were talking about because I couldn't hear anything. But what I could see on my mic settings was my mic was pulsating for the audio. So when I've gone in and had a look, that's when I could see then that there was some issue in reference to something coming through the mic. So then I went into monitor, and that's when it kicked in and said I could hear what you guys were hearing, which definitely sounded like an outer marker. So hands up, I'll apologise to everyone right there. That wasn't me though. That was clearly some form of issue that it didn't like me porting somewhere. Oh, not the microphone. Alright, so we're down. We're at Vega. We made it with one of the most scariest approaches I've ever done in my life. Yeah, I think we were slightly outside limits there. Although we touched down with minus 90. Although I probably wouldn't have said it was the safest landing I've ever done. But it's Vega, hopefully on to the next legs, which will be, what day is it? It's Wednesday today. So I'll try to get a stream in over the weekend. I can't guarantee it. I can't promise anything. If not, it's gonna be Sunday if I can, and if I can't do Sunday, it will be Tuesday between 5 and 8, where we'll pick up the next leg from Vega and we'll be heading over to Bravo Indio Kilo Foxtrot. And again, it's not a massively long flight, so a couple of hours. We'll land there, we'll park up. Wednesday, we'll pick up from there and we'll take the longest, most dangerous set, well, the second most dangerous set due to the terrain, and we'll head on over to Greenland. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for your time. A massive thank you to Alison Johnson for all the fabulous gift of subs that she gave out to you all. A huge thank you to everyone who followed, to all the viewers who stuck around from Fabio's channel. Thank you so much for your time and patience. It really does mean a lot. And until the next time, Ali, if we can, I don't know if he's started yet. Let me have a look and see. Mr. Tutor Murphy, have you started? Have you started my channel? Let's have a look. Do 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 do. Hmm. Why won't it come up and show me content? Alison Johnson's clipped me. Yeah, I saw that. Ali, if the boss is live, then 8 minutes. I can see he's not live. Oh, right. I really want to raid. So, what do you think we should do? Should we have a look around the scenery while we're waiting? Let's have a look around the scenery of what we managed to survive here. So, let's stick some music on and we'll get on out and have a look around. So somehow we managed to survive all this. And you can just see here how Vagar has the reputation that it has for being such a dangerous place to come into land. Although it looks like it's cleared up now, doesn't it? We weren't flying through this. Well, all we can hope for is I don't know how do you I mean, we landed about here, I think. So we were in the landing zone, not ideal. The rate of descent was too high. So the rate of descent was way too high for, you know, we should have been coming out around about 500 feet per minute there, not, you know, nearly 1500. But that wind shear that caught us just at the end, and we had an updraft just a bit down here. We was around this region when we got hit by the updraft, and it pushed us up another 600 feet. I mean, that none of that was inclined though, was it, in terms of weather information? Let's have a look. Hang on a second. Why are you over there? Ah, there we go. Right, so let's look at weather. So 18 knots. Okay. So Katie Pilot's live. Katie Pilot is live, but we're holding out for Tutor Murphy. He's the boss. He is the boss. So, just quickly, while I've got everyone, if you want to come and experience the Faroe Islands, please do. One of the best ways to come and experience this in Microsoft Flight Simulator is in one of the helicopters. Now, I'm aware that the helicopter physics can be a bit questionable at times, and a few of the guys who fly helicopters on here religiously, back in the runway helps slow you down, have said, you know, there's a few little niggles with the helicopters. However, the Faroe Islands is the best to experience it. The best way to do it is either with a seaplane or with a helicopter. So, on that front and on that bombshell, we're going to head back to the aircraft. We will zip straight in there. We'll jump inside, because what we need to do is we need to kill everything. Everything's off here anyway. The batteries are in a bad state, and we need to get her set up and shut down, ready to rock and roll. There we go. And fans can come off. There we are. Turn off. We're not going to look at the passenger report. I've already got the fuels and balance, so we can see we have looks like £100 on reserves and £70 either side, so £240 on fuel. Let me just make a note of that, so that when we reload next time, we can ensure that we've got that in there. 240. Ready for when we take on the next leg, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I can't thank any of you and all of you enough for your time with me tonight. Unfortunately, we had a little issue with overstressing apparently the aircraft, which is interesting considering. However, it might just be one of those little things for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Then the annoying sound bug. I'm plugged in. I've just disconnected this microphone. I'll do a full shutdown, and then at some point I'll recheck things prior to next week's stream anyway, or Sunday stream depending on time available. Ali, how are we looking here for a raid? Are we gonna have time? Is he there? We'll get a screenshot here of our little arrival. resolution. Yeah, let's snap that bad boy. Yep, cool. Done. Still offline. Right. Okay. I think we've got 1 minute to go. So, very quickly, big thank you to everyone who put in their favourite aircraft. If you didn't see that section earlier or you missed it, quickly now, put in your favourite aircraft, and what we can do is we can have a look at things from our side, from my side, and I can pick up the aircraft, review it with you, and find out what you like about this aircraft so much in stream. Because the one thing about the flight sim community that we should all be doing is sharing good information, and great aircraft is a hats off to the developers that put the time and effort into it, but also us as users, as the commercial side, how important they are to us. So I've got a few already, but if you missed it from earlier, stick them in quickly. It's oh so quiet. Shh. Shh. Let's see. Is he there? He's gonna do a diva, isn't he? He's gonna be a diva. He's gonna be like, I'm waiting. Okay, guys and girls, we are raiding for Two-Tone Murphy. So big cheers in the chat. Thank everyone again for all your time spent with me, for giving me your time. I really appreciate it. He is live, but still on intro music. That's fine. It'll be another 3 or 4 minutes on that anyway. So thank you so much, everybody. We will raid him if you're ready to rock and roll, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Hopefully Sunday, but if not Sunday, we will definitely be back Tuesday between 5:30 and 8 p.m.